is dumping. Yeah, NVIDIA is a long. Let me see here. All right, keep eyes on Twilio. Looking good. Any pullbacks or any 230s, 240 breakout. Twilio is good. AOI no go, gap and crapped. Okay, Airbnb strong. All right, let's see which other one is strong. iNode, nothing. Let's take a look here. TTD is trying to do a dead cat bounce. Do not chase it, but if it gives you a dead cat, you can call it. All right. VST is a short as per game plan. Let's see here. What else is moving? I'm still waiting on the market. I see the market is holding the bullish move, but I'm still waiting for a confirmation. I see a lot of names are not pushing like I would have loved to. Okay. Yeah, AOI just fill the gap. Choppy. All right, SpaceX, there's your breakout on SpaceX. Move the stops, break even. There's the breakout on SpaceX. Beautiful move, SpaceX. Always focus there. Top day two. All right, Sammy's a little heavy. Let's look at Rocket Lab and ASTS. Rocket Lab, ASTS, no. Okay, so only SpaceX is going. All right, that's fine. I don't see a confirmed trend on the market yet. I do not see it pushing over those.
SK Hynix speaking with advisors on China plant deal.
I do not see that. All right, let's look at D-Dog. Okay, D-Dog has a big gap above. So definitely a good day to bounce on D-Dog. So those names are good. Semiconductor not doing much. Still choppy. Still nothing confirmation. D-Dog is going to go into the gap. Day twos. MSTR, let's see what Bitcoin is doing because MSTR showing some strength. So if no rate cuts, that helps Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is dumping, so how is MSTR doing something there? Yeah, D-Dog is going to move. D-Dog, 250 target. D-Dog. Let's look at AXO and day twos. Yeah, a little choppy. You can wait a little bit. D-Dog is more stronger. Let's look at A-Net, day twos. A-Net, no. What's Oklo doing? Oklo is holding. There you go, D-Dog. One of our top day twos, D-Dog. All right, let's look at APP, D-Dog. There we go, 250 target on D-Dog. Always look at the top, what I put on the tops, names on the day twos. Let's look at APP day two, did the trigger? Yeah, APP day two, a little choppy, but definitely trying to bounce on the day two setup here. All right, right, guys. So we did not get a big push yet. Market is holding. There we go, guys. SpaceX. There we go, SpaceX. Beautiful move there on a SpaceX. All right, D-Dog pushing. SpaceX, the first long that I gave you this morning, working nicely. SpaceX was no brainer after it did not sell off yesterday, absorbed all the lockup. Daily chart was nice consolidation breakout, and we are making money there on the SpaceX. Okay, AAOI held 135. All right, so we can use that level. AAOI held 135, but it also pushed to 130. But AAOI, let's see. Yeah, amateur big swipe. SpaceX, we'll see. Let's see. I want to see this flag break. If we break this flag, then we're looking for 122s, then 125s. I want to see this higher lows, higher highs. I'm not sure about AAOI yet. Just gonna watch it. Semiconductors are a little weak. What's going on there? Semiconductors are weak, huh? What's going on? NBIS. The NBIS, wow, super heavy. BE, IBM. All right, D-Dog. Next leg up, D-Dog. Twilio stops at 232s. All right, D-Dog, 248. Pay attention when I put something on the top list on the day twos. Yeah, we know it. Yeah, we know the NBS news. Michael Burry showed on it. We traded it yesterday on that. We know that. Yeah, that's no surprise. Our game plan, Airbnb, solid mover as per our game plan. Very nice move on Airbnb. Okay, SpaceX, I need the flag there. D-Dog working. AAOI, now 135 is defined. Now it's a long curl right now. Yeah, Airbnb is beautiful move there. Guys, semiconductors are trying to call. Watch your QQQs. If Sammy's call, we're going to get a QQQ's call there as well. D-Dog into the gap. 250 target coming on D-Dog. SpaceX flag. Hold it. Flagging on SpaceX. We want to see the 120 breakout and push to 122 on SpaceX. AAOI, big bounce from 130, almost gap fill. GLW as a long as well. There we go. Yeah, GLW put it in the news as well. What was the news? The Trump news on the silicon. That news is good for GLW. And of course, it's a photonic play with AAOI, so it's going to do good. You are doing pretty good today. Silver hit almost 59 today. Also guided many times in Tennant Research to swing long term versus 50. Also many times on the voice. Silver is nicely green today. All right, AAOI long, GLW long, everything called on that trend move. AAOI became confirmed long after the dip and bounce. So, okay, QQQ Sterling held previous day highs. Also you can call it. So, okay, so now you want to see the pre-market high breakout, okay? We are not confirmed trend until and unless we break out of the pre-market highs. So you got to watch your trade, you got to watch your entry. Once we break out of the pre-market highs, then you can relax on those names, SPY QQQs. Till then, you just have to watch it and not size too big until you get the confirmed breakout of the pre-market highs on SPY QQQQ, FYI. Because until that, there's always chance of the chop. So you gotta watch it. Nice job, Clinton, GLW, well done. Yeah, PLTR, nice. PLTR was a day 3. Nice job, RGB there. We look at Tesla. Tesla usually makes the Friday moves. Yeah, Friday. Tesla usually make their Friday moves. Moving. Some top wicks on QQQs. Oh, SOXL failed. 512. Exit XOXL. SOXL failed. Sammy's failed. Sammy's failed. SOXL failed. So don't just get out of SOXL. Just try to do the chop. Wait for confirmed move there. All right, let's see. What is pulling back the semiconductors? Okay. I see memory names on AI names are weak. Semiconductors. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens there. All right. D-Dog hit 248.69. Let's see. Just need to wait. Seeing some chop develop right now. If you are playing it, so most of the top, the day twos that I put at the top in the sheet, on the day 2 sheet, like D-Dog, APP, both of them working, both of the top ones. AXON is not really working, it's kind of choppy. But APP and D-Dog both really working there. Yeah, Tesla, I didn't look at Tesla. Usually I focus on Tesla on Friday. I always teach you to watch flow on Tesla on Friday. Watch the 0DT flow. So yeah, if you got Tesla, good for you. You know, 1 hour MTF long, that's nice. A little late there on Tesla for me, but yeah, I'm glad you got it. Yeah, if Tesla breaks 328, then you're looking for 330. Watch the 0DT flow on Tesla. If you're trading Tesla, watch the 0DT flow. That's not a crazy flow on Tesla. I mean, There is some flow, but not a crazy flow. Tesla had a flow at the open, pretty bullish. PLTR had flow, MSTR.
White House senior
has
economic
flow.
advisor.
All right, guys, there goes
on
APP.
Fox Business that if
APP.
you take out government worker declines and the World
APP.
Cup, U.S. jobs actually rose.
Right behind that
100,000
D-Dog. Airbnb insane. Never seen Airbnb move like this. Insane move. AXTI is at 85. Wow, AXTI. No, from the shopping list.
Palantir shares catching a pop, rising above $165 per share. That's Palantir, PLTR, Papa Lima Tango Romeo.
There by RGV, Palantir. Yeah, Palantir was also, I knew it could make a move on day 4. So many day 2, day 4 setups today. Yeah, I had it right on the under Lily. Lily did not do anything, but Palantir definitely. All right, let's go back to SpaceX. SpaceX is still flagging, guys. Move the stops up on SpaceX, 117 or 118. Move stops up, 117. Let's get the flag break on SpaceX. Let's get the flag break on SpaceX. Yeah, Tesla is good. I'm not. Yeah, you already know. I mean, we always kill Tesla on Friday, so I didn't see it right at the open. I would have told you to get in long, but if you got in, then you already know. There's a YouTube playlist called Tesla Trade for Living. Watch that playlist. There's 100+ trades that we did on Tesla. So many trades that we have done on Friday. So you watch it. But yeah, I'm good. I'm glad that you're doing good on Tesla. AOI has a choppy trend. Okay, APP is flagging, needs to break this 350. Then we'll target 356 on APP. Let's look at our SpaceX. SpaceX, we need this flag break. Let's go back to D-Dog. D-Dog got a rejection. I would like to see it hold here. I don't like this second candle that D-Dog made. Airbnb just went crazy. Yeah, Airbnb. Yeah, so the Airbnb, the 160 was a long plan on Airbnb. Yeah, D-Dog, make sure you, hopefully you took some profits on closer to the 250. Keep the runners. Let's see what it does here. Okay, SPY is holding the calls. SPY is holding the calls. QQQ is holding the calls. Still need that pre-market high breakout on SPY QQQs. Let's see if we get it. PLTR, great guidance there by RGV. Yeah, PLTR was no brainer. I mean, usually it's what RGV calls as a delayed action. Usually this is the same thing. Big move, pull back to the MTFs, push on the day 3 or day 4. That's why I added PLTR, as you see in the game plan in the top 4 in the day 2s. You just need to know these setups, post-earning setups. So today, as you see that a lot of setups we are playing are day 2, day 3 setups. Because the moves, just watch the day 2, day 3 webinar. You'll learn it. Okay, nice guidance on PLTR there. SpaceX, let's see if we can break out, push to the 123, 124. Let's target MTFs on SpaceX. SpaceX, next target, MTF 124s. Let's target that. Yeah, SpaceX once, it's just, once it did not sell off yesterday, even after the lockup and insane volume, that told me that SpaceX is ready to move. So that's why yesterday night when I was making my list, I put SpaceX as a top day too. So just need to, predict these moves, understand the market.
Canada and U.S. discussing trade concessions in return for partial tariff relief.
All right, let's see, guys. 10 a.m. trend time is coming soon. We need to see a bigger move by 10 a.m. trend time. Otherwise, we can get back into the job. APP 350 back to 343 needs to hold this 342 now. Let's put a stops there. So I'm seeing a lot of amateur move rejecting there. Let's see Google. I'm watching on Google for a move soon.
Mail, the US and
Not
Canada
yet.
are discussing trade
Keep eyes on
concessions in
Google.
return for
Fill the
partial
gap.
tariff relief.
One of these days it's going to
According to
bounce.
sources, the US has a priority list of about 10 items.
SOXL. Let's see what semis are weak. Let me go and see actually what semiconductors are actually heavy. Okay, SNDK heavy, SKHY heavy, Nubius heavy, CBRS heavy, Dell heavy, Micron heavy, AMD heavy, ARM heavy.
According to reporting from the information, AWS is telling engineers to cut CPU waste amid a crunch.
Guys, watch out. QQQ rejecting. Watch out. Like I told you, as long as we're under pre-market highs, we got to watch out that Marvell heavy. Wow. NVIDIA is strong. Only NVIDIA is strong, but a lot of semiconductors are giving up. Texan Instruments, ASML heavy, CoreWeave heavy. SMCI chop. Interesting. I was watching this NVTS for swing. All right, let's look at our Tenet Research Rotation Tracker. See what sectors are showing strength here. Software is a super duper strong. Semis are not on the top. I see. You can short SOXL if you want. But that's a nice flush. All right, guys, out of a QQQs, watch out SPY. All right, let's see. Let's look at DDOG. DDOG 238. Yeah, pullback. As long as software is strong, you should be okay. But if it breaks 238, you get out on DDOG, the pullbacks. I do want to see the market bounce or hold a little bit for my software longs. I want to see APP 342 pullbacks longs, but I want to see the market bounce. All right, let's see if SpaceX is getting impacted or not. SpaceX is still holding, but we are going into 10 a.m. trend time. I do not like that. We are not making new highs on a lot of names around 10 a.m. trend time. I do not like that. I do not like big pullbacks on some of these names, even softwares. I always want to see higher lows. I don't want to see that the stocks pull back most of the first 10-minute candle. That usually stalls the move. Micron is a short today. Yeah, Micron is a short today. Let's go to AAOI. Yeah, AAOI is consolidating. Stops at 136 or 137.50. Breakout is 147. So that's a range for AOI. Remember what I said in the pre-market plan, that watch out any dead cat curl. That's what's happening on TTD. As soon as it pushed over 13, you could get in long on that dead cat curl, and now it's pushing towards almost 70 cents from there. There's your dead cat curl. Dead cat. Yeah, so guys, here's what we are seeing in the market. We are not seeing trends so far. We saw market popping, semiconductors weak. So we are not seeing any calls or bullish buys. So do not just kill yourself trying to figure out and trying to go long or even going short. Just be patient. We tried a little bit on QQQs. We tried on SOXL, but we did not size too much because we are under pre-market highs. We are not breaking pre-market highs. So I repeat, it's not a confirmed trend day to go crazy on the SPY, QQQs, SOXL right now. So be careful. If we get a bounce later, 10:30 or something, we can watch it. But for now, do not go oversizing anything on the SPY, QQQs, please. Especially you lot of players. It's Friday, so. Micron heavy. AOI longs, we just need a breakout over 147, but these memory names are all fading today.
UNG shares halted on a circuit breaker to the upside, last seen at $2.52 per share, up 104.88% for the day. That's UNG, YJ, Yankee, Juliet.
Yeah, PLTR, your next target is 170. We have a daily breakout on PLTR. If you look at the daily chart, it's a beautiful breakout. PLTR is on squeeze mode, 170, 171. You can follow RGV's guidance. He guided the long since morning. I put it as a top day 3 play. Understand why it's moving, why we picked up it as a long, why we picked PLTR as a long today. Understand that even if you're not in that trade. So next time you can be ahead and get an early entry and not wait. We got some nice moves. Some of the moves pulled back, like D-Dog, but we did push nicely so far there. Needs to hold it, but our SpaceX is still working nicely. Make sure you scale out, okay? Because I don't like when I see that a stock has moved decent and then it pulls back, breaks the cloud, and traders say we are red. Because you got to scale out. You got to manage your positions, especially if you are late. Because
some U.S. startups are bypassing formal import processes by carrying Chinese robot parts in their luggage coming from the information.
NDK, then we'll also look for so SNDK is a day to sell off. This always happens. You see gap down on day 1, curl on day 1, and day 2 fails. No surprise there. These were all day 2 short setups. SNDK. Bullish bias if it held 1300. It did not hold 1300, no bullish bias. Simple as that. Nice call out on the trading floor on Micron SNDK short. Shout out to the traders, KBBQ, Vijay, AV Capital. Shout out there for the Micron short. Comments on the floor. Market, I already warned you. You can short scalp QQQ if you want, but make sure you watch your entries. No longs on the SPY, no longs on the QQQs. Do not kill yourself buying the lotto longs. There is no long. Semis are heavy. QQQs heavy. All right, let's go back to AAOI. AAOI, unless it breaks out, you have to get the breakout. You need that pre-market high breakout on AAOI. So don't go supersized on it. If you have a good entry on AAOI from that 135 bounce, you can hold it, but don't go supersized. All right. So QQQ's SOXL, not looking good.
ADNOC says 15 of its vessels attacked since conflict began.
Yeah, FIG is holding. All right, SpaceX, let's get to the MTF here, please.
Hassett says break-even hiring rate now around 40K jobs per month. Hassett says Trump and Warsh talk about the economy all the time. And I'm sure Trump doesn't give Warsh interest rate advice.
Benzinga market update. S&P futures up 20. The Dow futures up 55. NASDAQ up 165. Crude is up 62 cents. Now it's 77.92. Gold off the highs up 96 at 43.95.20. Bitcoin futures up 380 at 65,000. Fed's Barkin said job data was very consistent with a sector in weak balance.
When we were in 50s.
Barkin said job data is more low hire, low fire. That's the Richmond Fed president. Barkin said the job data doesn't feel very good, but it's where it is.
Fed Barkin says job data was very consistent with a sector in weak balance.
Barkin said corporate earnings are quite strong and growing nicely. Barkin said is watching corporate earnings for linkages to job market.
Fed Barkin says the job data doesn't feel very good, but it's where it is. And in zero to modest positive job gain environment,
hopefully everybody's safe. Those who are shorting, hopefully making some money on the short side. Out of D-Dog, no, only amateur candle was bullish after that. Candle did not do anything. Market heavy. Dell. What's Dell doing? Ooh, Dell is coming to 400. Oh, okay. Come lower. Thanks, Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I don't want to jump in for Dell. Yeah, if memory drops more, we'll look for swings. I'll update in Tanner Research once we put it in our portfolios. We updated.
Fed Barkin says corporate earnings are quite strong and growing nicely and is watching corporate earnings for linkages to job market.
White House has it now on Bloomberg. Said it would be normal for Trump to ask Walsh about Fed Chair Walsh about jobs data.
All right, guys. SpaceX MTF target hit. Winner, winner. Chicken breakfast. All right, who held SpaceX to the target? Who killed the SpaceX along there? Sure, tell me. All right, Anuj, Daniel, Wick, CD, Jazz, Rich, Micah, Sam, Spider, Nandi. Well done, guys. Proud of you. Now you can keep runners. Lock most of the profit, keep runners, and now we see what happens next. I do like swinging SpaceX. I think should have done a swing yesterday when 110 was holding. We talked about 110. I like to have swings closer to my risk level. I don't like to swing further from the risk levels. But if you have it from yesterday, you can hold it.
NRXP, NRX Pharmaceuticals up 30% now at the high. November Romeo X-ray Papa, NRXP. Company announced earlier it completed its first cycle review of preservative-free ketamine ANDA with no drug-related major deficiencies. That's November Romeo X-ray Papa. Shares right now $4.14 at the high, and NRXP.
All right, yeah. Always respect your MTF magnet target. Sometimes you won't get it. That's fine, but when you get it, you will make good there. SpaceX is going to go higher once we break the 2021 MTF. Next, you can roll it further in the lotos. Yeah, with a profit, you can do that. Dang, Dell. I don't like this D minus ads, but Dell is already bouncing. Ooh, Tesla. Big 10 AM rejections. Your risk is 322 on Tesla if you really would like it. I never like these big pullbacks because that leads to chop. That leads to chop, chop, chop. Okay, Twilio nice, holding. PLTR nice, next leg up. PLTR. Some solid plays. SpaceX, PLTR, Twilio. We got some nice pops on DDOG and APP, but they pulled back. All right, let's see now what happens. We're seeing some swipes from the MTFs on semiconductors. Let's see. To understand why you made money. Why were we today bullish on SpaceX? What was the reason that we were bullish on SpaceX? What was the reason I put SpaceX #1 top day 2 in the news play sheet? Why was that? Right? See, this is called preparation. Yeah, I'm very proud of SpaceX because since yesterday I was ready for SpaceX. I explained it to you when I saw that SpaceX is not dumping on lockup expiry, 200 million volume, 110 is not breaking down. That's why yesterday night I knew SpaceX will be my top focus for the community the first thing in the morning. And that's exactly I did. It would not have happened if I did not prepare and I just rubbed my eyes, woke up. And
Fed's Barkin says maybe moving into a world of greater instability.
Nothing comes without preparation or hard work. You want to make money in the market, you have to prepare, do your due diligence. Yes, sometimes we lose money, but that's fine. When you make money, you make more money. And you'll have more confidence, right? You'll have more confidence in the sizing and stuff. Yeah, I didn't even look at the upgrade, so I didn't even have to look at the upgrade. The yesterday thesis were enough for me to
We'll get inflation at 2%.
Google, we did at the swing on that stupid sell-off on the other day when the guy left Google, and our swing was working fine.
Barkin agrees with Walsh that inflation.
Okay, hold on, Warkin. Google was working fine. We were at almost at 365 pre-market from the dip buys, but then they announced the bond offering, right? I don't like that because bond offering is usually heavy on the stock. We have seen many times the bond offerings give a short-term weakness, and I'm glad we exited. We took like $1 or $1.50 loss, but it's been down since yesterday. So the decision to get out on Google was fine. Now we know Google has a gap fill. We know Google has a support at 350s. So I would want to see it hold a base before I get in swing again. But we'll definitely keep watching on Google because it's going to bounce sooner or later. Let's look at Airbnb. Hopefully some of you caught Airbnb. Yeah, pretty nice. Airbnb is not used to these moves. So, yeah. PLTR 172 next target. Twilio, we're looking for 245. Twilio. Software is the money today. Reddit, our long-term position is looking pretty good. I did mention in Tanner Research to add any dips to 150. We are up nicely today on Reddit. Yeah. Reddit is doing good. Yeah, many of you are doing really good on Reddit who bought in 140s.
SpaceX getting another pop here to the high. Sandy Papa Charlie X-ray, 126.57. Shares up about 10% today for SpaceX.
I hope most of you are in Reddit long term and swing. I've been pretty vocal about it, pretty verbal about it since the earning day. Reddit was a big portfolio winner even before the earnings went to 200. And if you're in Tannet Research, I sent enough notifications. First, I said we stopped out initially. I said add closer to the 140. Then we actually officially added 155s. Then I said we will add more at 150s. Everything was sent out.
On AMPG and NVDA, integration speculation.
You have
Ariel ran GitHub repo shows evidence that AMPG 64T64 MIMO radio is being integrated with Ariel on code level.
Yeah. See, you got to watch your high conviction names. You can't let them go. I mean, I have a full shopping list. I don't have those full shopping list. All of them names are going. That's fine. No FOMO. But you need to know AEHR went crazy. MXL went crazy. Dell, we always talk about closer to 400, went crazy. If you are in Tenet, you know where the trades are, where the hot trades are. There's no excuse. But you can't always be waiting on somebody to come to put the spoon in your mouth, feed you, right? You have to have your eyes and ears open where the money is going. So I think it's a really good day. Today. Yeah, ASTS Rocket Lab is Rocket Lab is one of my top swing watches. Yes, we don't have it officially right now, but each one of you can focus on your own and figure out and keep eyes on what you like. SPY curled before the QQQs and SPY is testing the breakout now. PLT are still going to the target. AAOI cannot break out of that pre-market high, still struggling. MSTR, yeah, pretty strong from our game plan.
On CLS, Celestica completes equity offering.
Nice job there by the team, putting MSTR there for the 100 psychological trade. Look where MSTR is bouncing from. Pay attention to that. All right. Did we hit our next target on SpaceX? Let's take a look. All right. 128 target hit on SpaceX. 128. Your rolled lotto options should have paid you there. Winner, winner. Chicken. Actually, it's more than a chicken. Yeah, it's more than chicken. Yeah. Mutton. Yeah. I think it's a lamb chops. It's a lamb chop. Oh, you're vegetarian? Vegetarian. Okay, let me think about it. Well, then I guess it's an avocado toast for you. SpaceX, avocado toast, breakfast. Maybe some tofu with it. All right, let's look at APP still struggling. Went to 346, pulling back. Okay. Net is a gap and crap. Tesla is good. Watch the 329 breakout. TTT, the dead cat is working, stops at 1350 now. Dead cat working on TTD.
U.S. Army will open 5 military test ranges for private firms to open new front door to companies, Driscoll says.
$248, $250 next on Twilio. Hitting all targets. 248 next on Twilio. TTD, hopefully some small accounts could get it. Clearly mentioned the dead cat curl. Let's see if it can become from a dead cat to a little alive cat or something. Man, it's QQQ so choppy right now. Meta waking up. Meta. TMDX, look at that. TMDX, have a long-term position. TMDX doing pretty good. Let's keep eyes on Micron. A little bit more sell off. Dell, I need a little bit more sell off. Yeah, Florida, we added after earnings as well. Yeah, TMDX, our long-term play in Canada research. Yeah, Hood, we could never size back into the position. We'd still have the long-term position from 65, but we trimmed before the earnings and could never really add more into the position. It just kind of pushed always. Yeah, our original long-term position on Hood in Tenet Research is from 65. We trimmed before the earnings. It went to 100. It even went to 116. We were up like a lot, but I wanted to add it more into our position, but I could not. So gotta wait now.
Fed's Barkin says he doesn't think there is wage inflation right now. Barkin says that the best measure of job market
is
health
in
overall is the
Tuvilio?
unemployment.
Who is in Tuvilio? There's your target, guys. Just hold, and when I give you the guidance on a strong name, you hold, you're gonna make good profits. Just understand why. TD Trace, Tajinder, Kevin, DJ, Rich. See, I know a lot of people do not like the names that we don't trade often, but sometimes the best trades are in the stocks, which we don't trade a lot, right? Yes, everybody wants to trade Tesla, everybody wants to trade Nvidia, everybody wants to trade Palantir, but look at the names like Airbnb. Look at the move. Look at this Twilio. Some people just don't take the trade because they have never traded the ticker. I know a lot of you are not in Twilio. I know the reason for that too. Like, what is this Twilio? What is Rip talking about? We never trade this stock. Let me trade PLTR, right? So I know a lot of you are not in Twilio. I already know that. But Twilio, there's a reason I made it red, because Twilio is a good company. It's a good stock in the software sector. And look at this, the daily breakout. The daily breakout. I always look at my daily charts. I'm not just day trading and looking at the 5-minute chart. I'm looking at my daily chart. Look at this weekly monster breakout on Twilio. Look at that. Look at that beauty. I knew that. That's what I teach you. If a daily is a breakout, it has a news, you get in long and hold that. That's a daily breakout. Even if I don't trade the intraday chart, I can still trade the daily chart. That's the weekly breakout on Twilio. TWLO. Yeah, it's not an all-time high yet, but it's a weekly breakout. All right, let's check AAOI. What's AAOI doing? AAOI. Ooh, get out of it. 512 broke. Failed the pre-market. Double topped. Yeah, it failed that pre-market breakout. Yep. All right. Hopefully Micron can dump more. S&D can dump more. We can pick up a swing trade. I need a little bit lower. Nice job, Brad. Good job on AOI. Where did you take it? Did you take the 512 breaks on the pre-market failed breakout?
Shares in Ticket Plus have begun trading near $7 per share. That's Ticket Plus, TP, Tango, Papa. Master Beef shares hitting another circuit breaker to the upside, lasting at $15.27 per share, up 307.2% on the day. That's Master Beef MB, Mike Bravo.
Barkin says it's still unclear how much AI is affecting broad productivity levels.
Fed's Barkin says it is still unclear how much AI is affecting broad productivity levels. The Bear Cave issued a short report on 10B this morning. The Bear Cave says Tenable is exposed to commoditized management vulnerabilities. That's Tenable, TENB, Tango Echo November Bravo.
NY Fed July 5-year ahead expected inflation unchanged at 3%.
The CDC is reporting there have been 2,465 confirmed measles cases in the U.S. since the start of the year.
On GRAL, Grail announces FDA advisory committee meeting to review pre-market approval application for the Gallery multi-cancer early detection test.
Grail announces an FDA advisory committee meeting to review its pre-market approval application for its Gallery multi-cancer early detection test. That's Grail, GRAL, Golf Romeo Alpha Lima.
On RDVT, Red Violet announces closing of 115 million underwritten public offering of common stock, including full exercise of underwriter's option.
swing position is already up, so that's good. Yeah, a lot of calls there. Micron is bouncing, Dell is bouncing from the 424s. Yeah, Dell. Dell almost 10-point bounce. Nice D minus. All the targets.
Core, we've posted a teaser on LinkedIn that says details drop on August 13th. Stay tuned. Russian Defense Ministry. Russian forces hit two cargo vessels in Black Sea.
Growth in the second half of the year, supported by rate case outcomes. That's PPL Papa Lima.
Hi guys, Twilio. Home run Stocks can be moved higher, 250 breakout. We are looking to go higher on Twilio now towards 255. So 245 lottos for the lotto option traders went 400% on Twilio. 1,000 into 4 grand, 2 grand into 8 grand. We are up now on Twilio $17 per share, actually 500%. Yeah, 250 lottos are 600%. They're not that liquid. They're a little spready, but you don't need too many. Yeah, it's not a liquid option chain. APP, nice curl from the 512s. Let's see how our swing works. Got a good dip entry on our swing. Let's see how it goes. We need a higher close today. ARM hit 300 target from the chart I shared the other day. What some shorts we put out this week, make sure you watch. So on our YouTube channel, make sure you watch those shorts if you want to learn some of these plays that we have. Yeah, IPPX is good. Yeah, APPX leverage ETF for good.
ADW Brands is urging the board of Driven Brands to launch a public strategic review exploring potential sale of the company whole or in segments after Driven rejected its $18 per share all cash offer. That's Driven Brands, DRVN, Delta Romeo Victor November.
Rockstar Energy founder builds Celsius stake, wants to take over as CEO.
Washington Trust Bancorp may offer up to $150 million of securities in an SEC filing. That's Washington Trust Bancorp, Whiskey Alpha Sierra Hotel.
On WASH filed a Form S3 $150 million mixed shelf offering.
So guys, market becoming bullish in the middle of the day. Bullish calls, very bullish in the middle of the day. SPY breaking the pre-market highs. And we have the bullish call on QQQ. SOXL is also a call. Tesla squeezing like it does on Friday. Like I told you, flow. Yeah, look at the flow coming in. Friday, the only way to play Tesla is to look at the
Novartis
flow.
India has approved a termination of its distribution
very
agreement
nice.
with Dr. Reddy's Laboratories. The termination will come into effect September 30th. That's Dr. Reddy's RDY, Romeo Delta Yankee.
Let's look at the memory curling. SNDK curling from 1200, Micron curling from 840s, 850s, Dell curling. Yeah, those are nice dips. All right, MBS trying to bounce. Let's see if that can call. Dell, nice bounce versus 2021 MTF. Yeah, that's a 2021 MTF on Dell bounce.
According to reporting from CNBC, the founder of Rockstar Energy has built a stake in Celsius and wants to take over as CEO of the company. According to reporting from Bloomberg, the CFTC has warned prediction markets against American-style casino odds.
Iranian Deputy Foreign Minister Gharib Abadi says, Gulf security must be ensured by regional countries without foreign intervention.
JL GTN B OSCR ADGI Halo Dash GLP GLD UGL AGX GDXU MTHP HASI NUGT LASR APTV COHR ELF ZD EVN IPEX Tusk URA ACTRA EKSY VSA Wolf CELH TWLO AVNT OESX PEPG GFS AVNT MATV SSRM GDXJ FRT TTWO MNST Con RSG PRPO Way HYMC UAN CTRI MB ESTC OESX FIVN NGVC SPCX NBIS AMN GRDN CRNC RBRK MAGN OMDA ABNB Wolf QNME FLR QNME QNME MNDY ATNL QNME PEPG CYTK Arrow GTLB. All. YJ. NWAX. Yelp.
On RBLX Roblox, GAAG launching investigation into Roblox.
MAGN. UTI. Uber. HNGE. GRPN. CARG. Wolf. OKLL. ISWC. Snow. UFI. DCOGX. Frog. RWAY. WDC. FRT. LASR. QNME. 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 WFF. WFF. QNME. 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 INSM. ZD. WFF. QNME. CVNA. PLTR. GRDN. SATL. PLTU. ATGL. UAN. VEEV. VTVT. OKLO. IAG. SUJA. MTW. SUJA. WFF. WFF. QNME. Wolf. MCHP. QNME. GRDN. QNME. 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 PUAPG. CSV. AREC. EFC. ACOM. MAGN. GAUZ. AVNT. QNME. QNME. VTVT. MTW. FDUS. VOYG. Cyan. COHR. GAUZ. BLND. CELH, GRDN, VTVT, MAGN. RSG. OMDA. MTW. Arrow. DAO. TLSI. MRVI. UAN, KGS. IONX. APTV, IONQ. AAUC. AEM. HYIZ. MATN. TPC. GAUZ, IOTTA. GLXY. FNGU. ATNI. TNDM, AMN. APPN, AUGO. DDOG. MCK. EMBC. Now. OKLO. TVCH. NTRA. MVLL. ATGL. GAUZ. MSTR, MAGN. MCHP. GOXL. FRT. VTVT. Tusk. COHR. SPCX, TPC, PEPG. GRDN, MAGN, EMBC. FSLR, HUIZ. GDXU. SPCX. HUIZ. TBCH, UFI, BKH, BARC, XE, SPCF, AAOST, OTF, HVMR, MP, AEVA, YJ, MTW, TPC, WAY, ELF, ABNB, MNDY, Wolf, LEGN, Coin, BKSY, QNME, 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 UTI, APTV, MDLN, RSG, VFF, HYMC, QNME, 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 IONQ, TPC, FLR, CWD, HBB, PEPG, TPC, QNME, QNME, IONX, Halo, Link, MB, PLTU, Main, Halo, SVV, FTDR, PLTR, FNGU, AAUC, GFI, AEM, RMD, NEM, ATNI, QNME, Arrow, Net, SAQ, SILJ, Con, QNME, QNME, Post, QNME, EDRY, Cart, CHYM, ACOM, HBB, R, POS, MAGN, HUIZ, HUIZ, GRDN, GRDN, HUIZ, ATNI, HUIZ, HUIZ, AGI, KGC, SIL, GDXU, QNME, Echo, CENX, GDXJO, GLD, EDRY, QNME, 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 WPM, SKE, SEIM, NUGT, VTVT, MCHP, CVNA, SOXL, TCX, MB,
TSA has a secretive push to
GRAL.
expand the privatization of airport security screening functions. Court filings show
NRGV, ATNI, MCK, HUD, CTRI,
on NRGV, Energy Vault announces strategic agreement to deploy $1.25 GD of integrated power infrastructure
VARC,
for hyperscaler AI data center with leading power generation
ICFI.
EPC deploying Caterpillar gensets.
HUIZ, AGNT, LEGN, HUIZ, 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 PCYO, HASI, GFS, ILNQ, FRT, RKLB, Yelp, BWA, ZD, MAGN, QNME, RKLX band, APTV, CART, MESIB, GPOR, ICFI, ELE, Road, MP, Wolf, SVV, COHR, CSWC, AAOI, Arrow, ABNB, APPN, VARC, CMP, OKLO, Coin, VOYG,
So we're breaking the 512s on a lot of names here.
PPTA.
Spiky QQs, 512 bricks.
Main. KTOS.
Ooh, that's not good.
ALX. TLWO. SILJ. AVM. AGQ. AUGO. Echo. BKSY. CMP.
Stephanie Link announces that
FNGU.
she has bought more SpaceX
Dash.
shares. That's SPCX, Sierra Papa,
NUGT.
Charlie X-Ray.
GDXU. Uber. CARG. XME. YJ. CVNA.
Or guys,
HYMC.
something, maybe some news or something. We're seeing some pullbacks here.
GTLB. IOTLL.
All right, what's the news? What's the news? What's the news? Why we got a
HNRM.
pullback? What's going on? What's
VSA.
going on? What's going on?
TTGT.
Should be something. That's a big candle.
Snow.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
WPM.
What's up?
RBRK.
What's going on? Guys, I'm used SNDK, also broke 512s. Don't see any news.
Frog. DDOG.
What's up? What's up? Where's the news?
Tusk.
Where's the news? What's the story? All right, let's see. 34.50.
EGY. VSA. RSG. FSLR.
Get out of any
AXTI.
calls that are failing, guys. Not sure what's going on.
ARCO. RMD.
Not sure what's going on.
AAUC. PLTR. SVV. MSTR. QNME. PSIX. MDB. Halo. KGS. PLTU. IPEX. INSM. EMBC.
Honda partners with India's Tata Group on platform development. NASDAQ 100 and S&P 500 indexes are
Host.
pairing gains.
CELH, CVSA,
Okay, all right.
CTRI,
Still heavy.
Ego,
Still heavy. What's
APTV,
going on?
BVN, GDX,
Still
SKE,
heavy. Market still heavy.
AIJ, POS,
Oh boy.
GTXJ,
Seeing some
Arrow,
flushes.
KGC, CAGT, SA,
Ooh.
CHPMS, XME, UFI, CMP, AMN, AUGO, IONX, Yelp, CARG, IoT, UMAC, IONQ, OMDA, LEGA, GXRH, AGQ, ALDA,
Yeah. Still heavy.
UGL, AM, TWLO dash, MNST,
Is it Truth API?
RKLB,
OpenAI slows release of Astra model citing cyber capabilities.
EMBC, RKLX,
Energy Vault has announced a strategic agreement to deploy 1.25
GRDN.
gigawatts of integrated power infrastructure for hyperscaler AI data centers. That's NRGV,
Coin.
November Romeo Golf Victor.
All right.
GRAL,
We need somebody with Truth
NRP,
API to tell us.
TNDM, HASI, SUJA, LOF, RSG, ATGL, BKH,
Well, that's why you have Ripster 512 clouds to help you, you know. Since we broke the
MAGN,
512,
VEEV.
SPY dropped more than almost a couple of bucks. QQQ dropped $3. So
TTWO,
that's why we watch it and cut the longs, minimize any. We had amazing morning, so no need to give up too much in the midday. So we don't know what happened here. We may go into the chop.
MAGN,
Yeah, we might go in midday chop here. If there's no news, then we will bounce a little bit and go into chop mode. Midday chop. Iran Supreme Leader in critical condition. I don't know. I mean, if that's bearish or not. If he passes away, then what? Islamic resistance, say we postpone
Main.
response to Saudi Arabia. Ah, okay. So next guy may be crazy, huh? All right. Man, silver is gonna drop on that. Let's see. Yeah, silver dropping. Yeah, Dell doesn't care. Buy Dell and forget it.
MAGN, SUJA, FLR, DAO, CELH ARCT ONT Toyo
Holder is coming back. Any pullback on ENPH. All right, if there's no news,
ACOM
back into the job, I guess. Look at Dell going crazy over there.
PCYO SA AUGO
Yeah, for solar.
GFI XE ARCT
Yeah, ENPH is pretty strong. Actually, a nice setup.
CARG CMTG
Yeah, I need a
dash
bigger bounce on the market, or else we go into the chop.
AAUC ARCTUL
OpenAI will be
GTLB.
providing recommended security controls to
WPM.
third-party testing partners
MAGN
for running higher risk evaluations and workloads safely.
RMD
Keep eyes on NBS
Ego.
and if market bounces. It's been trying to hold up. All right, let's look at Tesla.
VSA
Tesla broke 512, so
VSA.
that was the exits.
AGI
SpaceX still holding, stops at 127.50 in case it wants to run in power hour.
VSA ASIX FROM NET NEM EMBC on KLO FLR SIL SKE PCT AMWL UAN PFBH KGC UMAC NRP RXEV AXTI Aero GRAL BVN FNV LASR Sobo SA STX ELF EXFY. DAO. ZD. EXFY. LIDR. ABNB. EDRY. PSBD, Tusk. Post. MSTR. All. AUGO, ZTS. EXFY. HBB. AAUC. Now. GLXY, BVC.
Let's look at iNode.
ACOM.
Yeah, watching iNode.
RMD. Road. AEM. RE. SILJ, AGI. TNDM. HYMC, GDXJ. GDIX, GDXM, RKLB, GPOR.
Company states on its website that Astra is an upcoming model to be released and was not involved
MB.
in exploiting Hugging Face. OpenAI is pausing its
Tusk.
internal activities involving Astra, the
NUGT.
activities that don't yet meet the stringent
GFIL.
security control requirements. OpenAI goes on to say it's implementing stricter
CYTK.
security controls for its higher capability models.
CCV.
And OpenAI will be providing
PPTA.
recommended security controls to third-party testing partners for running
AIBA.
higher risk evaluations. And
CMRC.
OpenAI says has implemented a universal monitoring system for risky actions and misalignment
O.
across all its agentic applications of
App.
the Astra model.
BARC. KRMN. FLL. ASIX.
There should be some reason that I know dumped like $20.
HUIZ. HUIZ.
Dumped $20 from the high of day. Earnings look good, but let's see here.
ALXO.
I think it's a good day. I mean, we had so many runners. Yeah, SPY is range bound, but SPY did bounce from
GSM.
that 10 a.m. trend time. Yeah, we have a
ATGL.
midday chop, but yeah, I wouldn't call it like a day choppy
FLL.
day where you can't make money. Yeah, we have midday slowness. That's fine, but we had so many trends today.
CVRX.
Yeah, some names are weak.
ATNI.
Data center is weak. BE and other names are weak, but we definitely got some good moves.
AMN.
I mean, look at Tesla, SpaceX.
TCX. NEM.
A lot of things bounced well. Look at Dell. What a trend. What a bounce. SNDK Micron also gave you a good bounce.
STXY.
Yeah, Dell is way higher.
SEZL.
Yeah, Dell was a nice alert
Frog.
on the floor on that dip by
LXFY.
Chick-fil-A.
ARCT.
APP 340, 350, now bouncing again.
AGQ.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see iNode, such a good earnings. I'm trying to figure out the weakness. Otherwise, it's going to be a good swing setup. So I'm just trying to see that. You can always
Right.
check your earning reviews on Tenet Research. Amazing earning review that we post, automated.
UFI.
For investors, you can have your
EXFY.
earning reviews there.
TCX. HIHO. CART. MCK. DEO. Halo. HUIZ. 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 HUIZ.
I think
Acom.
day tradesman also alerted Dell. Oh wow. Insane call out.
GLXY.
Did even on fire.
OCSL. VBIO.
Yeah, that was empty bounce. Love it.
VSA. HUIZ. VSA. VSA. HASI. MNST. AGIX. FNV. WDC.
Iraqi PM
AUC.
receives Saudi General Intelligence Chief. Discuss coordination on regional security
GFI.
developments.
AGI. GDX. CARG. VBIO. O. AVNT. Team. WPM. Ego. GLD. Site. UGL. KGC. GPOR. LASR. TPC. ATGL. MP.
Trump moving forward with attempt to fire Lisa Cook after Supreme Court setback, ABC News.
TPC. DKS. UTI. TTGT. AEVA. CGTL, CGTL, CGTL. CGTL, CGTL.
SPCX.
LIDR.
BlackRock is reporting a stake of 51 million SpaceX shares as of the end of
KRMN.
June per an SEC filing. That's for SPCX,
No.
SpaceX, Sierra,
TNDM.
Papa, Charlie, X-Ray,
CGTL.
BLK,
PPTA.
Bravo, Lima,
IoT.
Kilo,
GDXU. ZD. CGTL. AENX. GRAL. PGTL. CGTL. GDXJ.
regarding the
POS.
FOMC, ABC News reporting that President Trump is moving forward
BKSY.
again with an attempt to fire
RCLGL.
Fed Governor Lisa Cook
CGTL.
after the
CGTL.
prior Supreme Court
Frog. NASA.
disallowing of
CGTL.
the move to fire Cook.
RKLX. RMAX.
ABC News citing sources.
VBIO. OKLO. COHR. CGTL. ABNB.
Trump
DDOG.
ballroom decision by
RBRK.
court must be overturned by Supreme Court in its entirety. We will be immediately appealing to United States
AGQ.
Supreme Court.
NEM. FNGU. Dash. SPCX. HYMC. Main. Onto. CTRI. XME. GTLB. SKE.
AXON.
CEVA.
Nice
GPOR.
A2 bounce.
ALGO.
Yes, always look at the big movers.
LSTR.
A1.
UAF. PLTR.
Give a
ACMR.
good opportunity.
VOYG.
Look at
ESA.
AXON.
WAFU. TTGT. VBIO. WAFU. 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 Coin.
Why
TWLO.
are you trading SPY, Daniel? Just
ZTS.
leave it alone. See, these are the setups you should avoid.
CGTL.
It's
INSL.
mid-bit chop.
CGTL.
You don't have to
CGTL.
trade it.
CGTL. GFI. Wolf. All. GFS.
PLTR
TCX.
is still holding. If you're still in, your stops are around 169 or 168.50.
CGTL. Mesib. WAFU. VISN. VISN. FIVN. WPM. GFI. TPC. KGC. DLLL. VBIO, MCK, GLD, GDX, AGI, Hubs, FNV. REMX, MNDY. UGL. UTI. Ego. Cart. Team. ARCT. CGTL. DICE. EFI. HASI. CARG. ZD. Hunt. Mesib. IONQ. ELF.
iNord. There's the 5 12
UG.
calls on iNord.
CGTL. CGTL. STX. CGTL. TPC. MNST. SSRM. Site. BVN.
iNord.
TTGT.
They're too big on offer.
CGTL. MTCU.
There we go, iNord.
ICFI. ASIX. Post. AEVA. APPN.
Avinash, great job, bro. Great
GDXT.
job on, when you alerted that.
SA.
Took, with you. Very nice, brother. Thank you.
BVC. SON.
Senate vote on Russia sanctions bill is ongoing.
AREC. GRAL. MTW. KRMN. BKSY. GDXD. OKLO. OKLL. MP. Tusk. AGMB. Uber.
A solid move
OM.
there. Nice job, Stevie. Thanks. I appreciate it. I know a lot of traders, they do good and they make their money
DDOG.
and they enjoy their day.
APTV.
But I know some of you come back, share. I always appreciate it.
Halo.
Yeah, you should share everything. If you have a bad day, you should share that. If you have a good day, share that. All right. Stevie, I'm very proud of you that you traded
ACMR.
ASTS. Very proud of that. You did on your own.
ARCT.
Manny.
NEM. OFRM.
Well, many thanks for sharing. Love it. Glad to see you're up almost 80,000. Well, nice. Hopefully that's make sure you journal that. Okay? Make sure you journal how you are up that
AQN.
since joining. I mean, I'm sure you're focusing on the
FLR.
proper setups, discipline.
CENX. HYMC. AGQ. NWGL. MTW. AAOI. XME. AA. CEVA.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
MVLL. KGS. TXG. MMS.
Hopefully it's not us. Hopefully it's a natural move.
AISN. Moore.
We moved APP
RXL.
too. Like we moved APP in the morning.
REMX. ARCT.
Yeah, I think I got too much software exposure. Already got need to get back in the exposure.
WAFU. Dash.
Baker Hughes.
I was looking at
NWGL.
BE.
Gas
CZL.
count. Oil rigs up 3 to 454.
I was
CTRI.
looking at a BE. We already have a
Nat
long-term
gas
position.
rigs down 3 to 124.
I was looking at BE to add a short-term swing,
and
but
US
then I
horizontal
thought
rigs up 3 to
maybe we could get a bigger dip.
CYTK.
Yeah.
CGTL.
Yeah, Dell was good. Could not alert it in Tenet Research.
HUIZ.
That's a good one.
HUIZ. Team. YJ. Coin. HUIZ. HUIZ. HUIZ.
Yeah, I know APP swing went up $7-8 since we added, but see, I'm not in there for just like 1 hour, right? I'm not.
VBIO.
We want to have a bigger wins, so there's no reason to just cut a swing because it's up. We were going to move stops break even if it
Yeah.
pushed a little bit higher, but
CARG.
back.
STX.
XE, I was XE was on the game plan. I just took it out.
WAFU.
I know Amazon.
WAFU.
Amazon bought invested in XE. I know that. Yeah, I mean maybe we can watch that one for
PEPG.
swing as well, but it's already breaking
CELH.
out a lot.
NTRA.
Yeah, I mean APP.
BBC.
You know what I sent this morning. What we are looking for.
AREC.
What we are looking for.
WAFU. WAFU.
Earnings lows hold.
WAFU.
We're looking for
WAFU.
this to hold, because if this holds
AEVA.
and APP bounces, it's gonna bounce $70
LEGN.
If it does not work, yeah, we'll lose $8-9,
REA.
right? So
YJ.
we need big winners, not small winners. Small
TCX.
losers are fine, but big winners.
ELF. COHR. APPN. Now. WAFU. REA. ESTC. CART. Road.
Frog.
GSBD. FIVN. TNDM. MNDY. WAFU. ACOM. AVNT. WAFU. WAFU. 3. WDC.
INSM is bouncing from yesterday. INSM.
RSG. BVC.
AXON, what a day to bounce. One of our top day twos. Yeah, just need to be patient on those. AXON.
GRAL.
D-Dog, Hona, HONA. A lot of day two
ZTS.
bounces today. Oscar is a good company. I don't know what's the big sell-off.
OMDA. Mesib. HUIZ. ATGL. GED. 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 QNST. ICFI. ACMR. GED. FLR.
10 minutes before the market opens, so I ignored the gap and crap on it.
NVST. HASI.
But even if you took the MTF gap and crap, that was a $10-12 short. Yeah,
BBC.
that was definitely a good one.
ARCT.
Short. Gap and crap. I just didn't look at it. Was crazy strong yesterday and then just
RXO.
dropped.
PSIX.
What's happening with DOCS? DOCS is still selling
UTI.
off. Yeah, still selling off. A lot of gap and craps.
MP.
See, Ripster Cloud will tell you clearly, are you going to long it or you want to gap and crap
Post.
it? You can have a bias in the pre-market, but you right away at the open, Ripster Clouds tell you that's
CENX. OC. IONX. ELF. MCK. NET. Site.
Yeah.
ARCT. TCX.
More on SpaceX and Twilio longs this morning. Otherwise, these gap and craps were solid. Make sure you journal these.
SPCX. AEVA. ZD. AAOI. Yelp. CEVA. KRMN. Coin. CI. APTV. Team. FIVN. LEGN. DLLL.
See, there were setups. There were so many setups. So sometimes there are too
UK.
many. So you just need to focus on what you like.
WAFU.
You know,
NEM.
I can't cover all of them, but there was definitely some good
Main.
ones. Good setups there.
FNV. O. UK. UK. AEM. AA. APPN. 3. UK. TPC. UK. FSLR. XME. AUGO. ENR. WAFU. EGO. SKE. GKXU. SIL. BZH. MNST. MTW. WAFU. WAFU. K. AVNT. VBIO. HYMC. AMRZ. DEO. INSM. ATGL. ICFI. NASA. Wolf. WFF. MVLL. RMD. WPM. SILJ. GDX. PEPG. WAFU. HCC. QNST. Onto. UGL. Band. AXTI. VSA. FNGU. LASR. XLHR. KGS. MCHP. RKLB. AJSY. MMS. Net. Way. WAFU. WAFU. PSIX. WAFU. 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 UTI. Site. WAFU. 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 ACOM. Halo. JBSS. SA. CELH. SSRM. B. MTW. ELF. JYNT.
Better, right? If I go to 24 hours.
NTRA.